Well, when asked what's your thoughts, what you're feeling on George Floyd, I get emotional. I think of a black son being killed by the hands of law enforcement. To hear him say, "I can't breathe," or to hear him say, "Mama," that brings me to me. I have a black son that is 32 years old that's living in this world today. And he has two sons that are growing up in this world, one being 12, one being 7. So on an everyday basis, you're praying that they don't end up in the hands of the law enforcement that George Floyd ended up with. You know, in 2009, my son was in a life-threatening accident. And after the injury, through the injury, his voice box, his air passage, his larynx, all of those items were destroyed. So I wouldn't have heard my son say, "I can't breathe." I couldn't have heard my son say, "Mama," because his voice is very faint. You know, as Stefan began to get older, I often told him, I heard Martin Luther King say, "Son," or just in general, that you want to be judged by the character and not by the color of your skin. Why? That character meaning, son, do not wear a hoodie. Son, do not wear white t-shirts. Son, do not wear a cap. Why? Because they've already stereotyped you as a gangster or someone that's disrespectful or someone that wasn't raised with morals and respect to treat others, not to see color, but just to treat an individual as you would want them to be treated. And I've always tried to instill those things in my son. You know, when I think of one day, Stefan and I, as we often do, we were talking as he was on his way from work. He was talking to me and he's like, "Hold on, Mom, I'm getting pulled over." And when he got pulled over, he began to say, "Mom, just hold on the phone." So he put it on speaker, and long story short, the officer just told him that his back light was out. But the first thing came to my mind was, oh my God, Lord, cover him. Lord, whatever happens, know that he's been taught to be respectful. So I often wonder, if something was to happen. Every time he would call me, I would wonder, is this call coming because my son ended up like George Floyd or in someone's hands that has no respect of person? So this story hits beyond close to home. It hurts because to see an African-American kid or a black man being killed, it hurts. To know that his mother, may she rest in peace, to know that her son, my son, and other black sons have had to endure this for so long. I'm praying for a change. With what's going on in this world today, George Floyd, that's been happening forever. And all I just asked is justice be served for not just for George Floyd, for my sons, my grandson, and other black young men or kids that is struggling with life today.